Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Dominica. We are going to do a very short video on the tutorial, makeup tutorial. So what I'm trying to do is actually very easy to follow makeup tutorial for every day, something very casual, something for work and school, but also I'm trying to narrow down the list of product that I want to use for it. So I started looking into buying face palettes that will have multiple products that you can use for just one look, and this is exactly what I'm doing today. I'm going to give you two options on foundations and two options on a palette that I'm going to use. So the idea behind it is take the face palette and use as many product as you can for your look. So we are going to be using that as setting powders, as bronzers, and also eyeshadows. It's going to make a huge difference in how you apply makeup. This is also a great idea to take something like that with you if you're going away and you don't want to pack half of your makeup closet. This is a great solution for those that want to travel light and you still want to have access to all the product that you need. So palettes, face palettes, or any palettes that have multiple products in them, you know, are very helpful. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let's move on into the video portion so I'm not wasting more of your time. Okay, I think it may be a very helpful video for you because I find it very helpful. So what I'm trying to do today is actually create everyday, very schoolwork type of casual look that doesn't take a lot of time and a lot of products. So you're still gonna have your highlighter and bronzer and setting powder, whatever. But I was able to gather some products that make your life easier. So I have two options for foundation. One is Pure Cosmetic 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. The other one is Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and both of them are foundations and concealers in one. So just that alone cuts the whole, you know, step of applying concealer. You can just go with one product over your entire face and it's going to look flawless. My skin is prepped today already, and I didn't use any primer. I think that the foundation that I picked for today's tutorial doesn't really require a lot of priming prior to applying it. I absolutely love it. And another product that's going to cut your time in half, I have two palettes, again, two options for you. The first one is my favorite, and I actually am going to link the video that I did specifically on Shapeshifter Naked Urban Decay palette, face palette. It has two sides. One is powders, including the highlighter, setting powder, bronzers, and contouring powders. And the second part of it is creams. One of the things that I honestly wouldn't leave the house if I had to go somewhere for like 2-3 days. Look how beat up this palette is, how dirty and stuff. It's because I'm using it constantly and I absolutely love it. One of the best purchases that I've ever made. And then I recently came across this palette. It's called Miss Glamour Highlight and Contour Palette. It's vegan, and I found it on Amazon for $24, and it's so worth it. I already play with it a lot. I already used it a lot. 3 different setting powders, so one could be almost like a highlighter. 3 shades of contouring bronzing powder. So let's get started. I have third option for highlighters because Urban Decay comes with the highlighter but the other palette doesn't. So again, if you want to pack lightly, you have 3 options to choose from. If you have 2 or 3 different times that you need to go out and use your highlighter, you have 3 different options. And this is a Lancome dual finish highlighter palette. So holiday collection, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can still find it. I found mine, I think I found mine on Amazon, to be honest. So okay, let's start it. Let's start it because it's time to apply the makeup and not talk anymore. So I'm going with my Pure foundation, and I'm using literally 1 pump. That's why I love this foundation. You use 1 pump and you have plenty of coverage. It's full coverage. I would use the Clinique one today if I could, but it's a little bit lighter and summer is already here. So a little bit here. And now I'm going to blend it, and that's another reason I love Pure foundation, 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. Like I said, I'm going to use it as a concealer, eye base, as my foundation. Look, 1 pump, and look at the coverage that I'm getting with this foundation. It is pretty insane. Also, This foundation is the way to go for oily and drier skin. It really works on normal and combination skin and even dry. So for the dry one, for the dry skin, I would probably use like a hydrating primer before I apply the foundation. But look how it covers it. Covers my face, my entire skin in with this one tiny little pump. So that's why I absolutely love this foundation. And also they have close to 100 shades to choose from, so literally I feel everyone can probably get their shade. I don't remember that I've been matched so well with the foundation, and I bought it online on Pure Cosmetics. I think it's $36 if I'm not mistaken, around that. And it's been at least a year. I've had this for a year. I have 3 different colors because I have a little bit lighter for winter time, but this is the coverage that you get. Absolutely love it. Look, and it conceals as well. It brightens up this area. Okay, so let's move on right away. I think I'm gonna go with the $24 one, Miss Glamour, because my Urban Decay has been just so beat up. So I'm just gonna go with a little bit of that setting powder, and they are pretty close and very light, but I think I'm just gonna go with there's no names or anything like that, but I just want to put it over my entire face. It's just a basic powder. So I don't know, I'd never heard of this brand before, but I decided to try because it's exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to have different options for bronzers, and that's exactly what I found. Okay, a little bit on my eyelid, and as this powder is settling, I'm gonna move on with my eye makeup. And honestly, it's not just that I'm using very little products, it's also how quick you can apply this makeup. And sorry if you hear noise in the background, it's my son. He's just giggling and laughing and playing and doesn't let me film at all. Okay, so let's move into the eye makeup. But look at this, look how flawless this foundation is. Absolutely one of my favorite. I could probably be their spokesperson since I've been using it so often. It literally is my almost everyday foundation. For the days where I'm going out, I'm probably going to use something higher end. One of my favorites, those that I keep for special occasions, like my Armani Silk or my Dior's Backstage foundation. But today it's all about minimalistic look. So like I said, it's not just very few products that I'm going to use. The entire look shouldn't take a long time, you know. So now let's move on to the eye makeup, and I don't know, I think I'm going to go with the one in the middle. It's it has golden tone to it. Love the colors, love the color option that this gives me. So the eye makeup is going to be a very, very easy look. So we're just going to apply it pretty much over my entire eyelid. And then with the bronzer, you can actually use the same exact bronzer to just be like matchy, or you can go with a different color, something lighter or darker depending on what your skin is like. And I think I'm gonna do the liner just to kind of show you. It doesn't have to be extremely boring. So I'm just gonna apply the liner right now, and then do the mascara. So this is what I did for the eye, just a little bit of an eyeliner. And I actually took the same light powder and I put it in a corner, and then so I'm using bronzers and powders almost like if they were eyeshadows. So I'm probably gonna dress up this look a little bit with a highlighter. So right now I have the setting powder, the foundation on already. So let's move on to the next step, which is bronzer. And I think that I'm gonna stay very neutral and kind of try to match my bronzer to my eyeshadow, which is the same exact product. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, and I just want to see, we can just warm up this entire look a little bit with the bronzer. Again, take just a little bit. And what I love about this particular palette is just how pigmented the bronzers are. So as I apply it as eyeshadows, it's very visible and very nice. It really looks like an eyeshadow. So let's just do the bronzer. I always tend to go a little bit darker. Okay, so as a highlighter, I'm actually not going to use the second palette, but if I had only one product to take with me, it would be the Urban Decay. Like I said, this is becoming my second favorite palette right now, but the bummer is there's no highlighter there. So I'm just going to go with the highlighter, and I think I'm going to go with the Sparkling Peach, which is this golden one here, so kind of stay with the golden colors. Ooh. It is so pigmented as well. It has so much beautiful shine to it. So this is the highlighter. Look how beautiful this highlighter is. And then here, I'm probably using way too much of that, but I really like it. Okay. And last but not least, I discovered that if I do my lips this way, the lip makeup tends to stay on a little bit longer. So first, I'm either going with like a plumping lip gloss that's kind of clear, or one of the Lancome's Juicy Tube that I use for this tutorial. And then as I'm applying makeup, my lips get the moisture back, they become very hydrating, plumped and whatnot. And so then I'm just taking a little bit of a tissue, take the excess of that lip gloss off, and I go with my favorite lip liner. So we're not using lipstick, we are going to use a lip liner as if it was a lipstick. So let me just get some mirror here, and we're not gonna go crazy. It is a very neutral color, something that I use almost on a daily basis. And that would be it. So guys, this is my, I want to say it took me probably less than 10 minutes. So when you cut out all the pieces where I'm just yapping and I keep on talking even though nobody wants to listen, you actually probably spend 5 minutes applying this makeup on. The eye look is really easy. The only thing that took time was actually the liner, just the liquid liner that I used. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it, but that's why I did it off camera. But for those of you who use it on a daily basis, it's definitely going to be an easy fix. So yeah, so we used one palette, one foundation as a concealer and a foundation, bronzers, eyeshadows, highlighter here. So we literally use 3, 4, 5 products with the liner, with the eyeliner. So honestly, this is the way to go, you know. Not only that you're gonna get easy and simple look out of it, but something that the quality of the makeup is definitely there, so that's gonna stay on like that for a few hours, so I'm not sweating it at all. And yeah, just application itself didn't take long. Again, I pick really good products, you know. I think that having that pure foundation on makes a difference, because everything that goes on afterwards, it goes on very smoothly. This is a very good product. And the Clinique one is as great as well. You know, I don't use it as often just because it's a little bit lighter, so I'm probably going to use more of that in winter time. But honestly guys, you go to school, to work, you want to get away for a few days, you pack 5 products or 6 products instead of just bringing your entire makeup closet, you know. So that's it guys. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, I'll be happy to make them for you. Click the like button and the subscribe button, it helps me so much. So yeah, if you liked it, do all that, and hopefully it's going to be easy for you to recreate a look like that. And for now, that's it. See you on my next video. Bye.